Good morning, elite members. I hope you guys had a productive break. It's a 3-day break, so today's the last day. Then we're back to business tomorrow, which I can't wait. Speaking of back to business, Argo has been killing it. Congratulations to everyone who is in Argo blockchain. But one of the companies I was looking into over the weekend was Drone Delivery Canada. The ticker symbol was TAKOF, and they recently got listed in the on Trading212. I think was it last week or the week before, and everyone was raving on about TAKOF, and it did take off actually once it listed on Trading212. But I'm not the kind of person to just jump in off of no hype, but I did have it on my watch list this weekend to study. And I really like this company. Okay, I really like this company. They did have a pullback, which we will go into later. But just to give you a rundown of my thesis, what I am bullish on regarding this company. Of course, most of you know ALPP, Alpine Technologies. We absolutely made a killing on that investment. So I'm overall bullish on the drone industry as a whole. So to see TAKOF, I did get really excited, but I wanted to take enough time to do my research and to digest this company. So one of the main things I'm bullish on is the leadership. Okay, they have a solid leadership team, very experienced president and CEO. Again, engineering strategist Paul. But the person who caught my attention the most was this guy, Steve Bogie. And one of the main reasons why is because he has experience, first-hand experience within the aviation industry, and most recently one of the biggest airlines in Canada, which is Air Canada. I mean, you have this guy in charge of flight operations and technology, and he's also the vice president of Drone Delivery Canada. Talk about getting ties with with Air Canada. I mean, that is huge. Okay, that is huge. And a recent article with from the Motley Fool. So far, the company has signed test flight agreements with several major corporations and medical facilities in Ontario, 2 remote First Nation communities in the same province, Global Medic, and Air Canada. So they've already signed agreements, or at least test flight agreements with Air Canada. And if this goes according to plan, which I am confident it will, just because of the inclusion of Steve Bogie, man, that's going to translate to a significant amount of revenue for Drone Delivery Canada, or TAKOF, as we have dubbed it in the group. So I really, really do like TAKOF. I love the management. They have a lot of good things going for them. Some of the notes I made was they do have also multiple patented intellectual properties, which is fantastic. It's a competitive market is the word I'm looking for. Having multiple patents will serve you well in the long run, and I think this is very, very good. Now, looking at the company's financials, atrocious. Okay, that's one of the main risks with this company. They haven't got the best financials, as you can see. Net income, they've been losing money. Year after year, quarter after quarter. Well, this is actually set on a quarterly basis, so they're not profitable just yet, which is of course increases the risk for this investment. Revenues as well is pretty much flat. The deal with Air Canada is based on test flights, as has been highlighted by the Motley Fool, but I do think they will come to some sort of agreement with Air Canada just because of Steve. I am confident that he will pull some strings. Okay, so looking at the share price, again, they did have a pullback last week, which is brilliant. We love to see it. It had a 20% pullback. And for me, I think that's enough for me to start a position, okay? I am bullish on this long term. Well, at least for the next couple of months. I see it as a multi-month swing trade for me for this week. I do like the company. Like I said, our ALPP, we made the killing on. And I think this company has better prospects, in my opinion, in comparison to ALPP, which is why I am bullish on this company. And, you know, I would, depending on where we open on Tuesday, I would start a position with 25% of my initial investment that I've set aside for this company. If we can open below $1.60, I would be more than happy. As you can see, this is a support level now, which was resistance prior. It's now support, multi-day support, but it has tested this support quite a few times now. So don't be surprised if price breaks through to the downside. And then my next entry point in terms of adding to my position would be about $1.30. But I do like this company long term. So that's the main target for this week. Like I said, their financials aren't the best, looking at their balance sheet as well. But this is us getting ahead of the curve, getting in very early, and taking an intelligent decision, I guess. It is risky. It is risky. They haven't got the best balance sheet by the looks of things. If you can treat them like a startup, but with an experienced management team, that's solid. Okay, even though they're not a startup, but yeah. So that's one of my main targets for this week. I was looking into Planet13. I was quite surprised with Planet13 as to how great their financials look. I mean, if we just take a quick overview of their financials, as you can see, I mean, revenue, trailing 12-month revenue is 66 million at the moment. But what I did like the most was their balance sheet. They have 56 million in cash versus debt, which is only 21 million in debt. So they could easily clear off their debt. They have a look at that current ratio. You know, it's about I love current ratios above 1, and their current ratio is sitting at 3.71, which is brilliant. They are positive free cash flow. Their revenue at the moment is the trailing 12 months revenue is 66 million with a market cap of 1.26 billion. So it is slightly overvalued in my opinion. The price to sales ratios is 18, which is a bit high. But again, they're in a hot sector right now. Of course, you can't deny the cannabis sector is very, very hot right now. And I believe they did have a bit of a sell-off recently, which again, we love to see. So what percent of a sell-off did it have? So that's from its highs to where it is now. Had about a 14% sell-off, which isn't too bad. I would probably want to see it lower. If we can get mid $6, it might be worth starting a position in this company. But this will be a long-term investment. As you know, Jeremy for Financial Education, he pretty much put this on everybody's radar a couple of months ago. And yeah, I do like Planet13 as a cannabis play. My main cannabis play has been YOLO. What a name, right? YOLO, which is an ETF, because at the time I was just really struggling to pick a winner. But I really liked YOLO. I got in around $17 a couple of months ago, and it's done me so I got in around November. So it's done me very well. So if you are looking for a cannabis play and you're not sure who will be the winner, then it's best to just go with this is a solid ETF, in my opinion. So that's it really. That's all I have for you for this week. Again, things change midweek, so keep a lookout on the alerts channel, and that's where we're at. So let's have a great week. Let's have a profitable week. Catch you in the Discord.